all, you're just another brick in the wall.
Did anything seem wrong with that to you? That's the visualized spirit of a great many of our nation's students, and as a student, I can tell you that the U.S. educational system needs to change, and I've got a few radical solutions for the problems we face. I took a survey of teachers and students grades 9 to 12 at my high school to gather data on public opinion of these ideas. Throughout this video, you'll see statements accompanied by pie charts, which are the results of my survey. Now let's begin. There's no question that America's educational system needs reform. Education should be about gaining knowledge rather than meeting state standards, and our current system focuses on the latter, encouraging students to endlessly cram for tests and then forget everything they learn just to make the grade. The educational system also focuses more on making students into law-abiding citizens and developing creative, intuitive thinkers. While standardized curriculum can encompass the educational needs of all children to a degree, I believe it currently does not. Much of the information taught in our mandatory classes will not be useful to us at any point in our lives. If students were allowed to pursue their ambitions in high school rather than college, we'd end up with a more effective workforce as well as citizens who are much better educated in their areas of expertise. Former attempts to fix education have failed because students cannot all be expected to flourish under the same set of standards. Extending the school year won't help because more time in school will not help kids who don't care about college because they know they want to go into the army or go into a trade such as plumbing after graduation. This is why it would be a good idea to bring back trade schools and ROTC programs in order to allow teenagers to pursue their own goals and interests and prepare them to enter the workforce. Schools should teach a basic curriculum that everyone in the world needs to know in 1st through 9th grades. Then every student should take aptitude and placement tests, after which they would, along with their parents, speak to counselors to determine what would be the best educational path for them. This process would let students specialize in their courses according to their interests and talents, more like a college system, or let students choose work or military tracks and transfer to a trade school or ROTC program, such as in Germany's educational system, leaving only college-bound students in normal high schools. It would also be a good idea, as well as an investment, to replace textbooks in schools with electronic books capable of holding all a student's textbooks for his/her entire school career. So, where does the funding come from to make all these changes? Our country is about $3 trillion in debt, so think about this. If America legalized marijuana and the tobacco companies sold it under the same regulations as alcohol with a 50% federal tax that would go exclusively toward education, that would bring in a minimum of $350 billion a year. So, there you go. I've outlined the problems, the solutions, and a logical way of funding those solutions. But regardless of the long, hard road we have ahead of us to fix the educational system of America, there is one thing we can all agree on. Let's get started.
All in all, you're just another brick in the